What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Fox 64 3D. In the last episode, we were on the medium path, and we took on the level Solar. In this episode, well, we're traveling back down to the easy path to take on the next level, Sector X. Let's do this. Should be kind of fun. Sector X is actually very interesting.
Reports indicate that Andross is working on some secret weapon.
I'll check it out.
I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like Andross is always working on some, like, super secret weapon or bioweapon. It's like, dude, you need to chill out and calm down. Like, maybe you find a better hobby or something like that. It's a little bit ridiculous. Anyways, Sector X is actually the only level in the entire game that has more than 2 exits. There are 3 exits to this level, and I'm going to show off all of them, starting with the worst of all the exits, of course. And then we'll work our way up to the medium path, and then the hard path. Now, Sector X is another very memorable stage, at least for me in my childhood. Like, for whatever reason, I vividly remember the boss of this stage. Like, not much else, just the boss. And the boss, I guess, is kind of memorable. Like, I can't wait to actually fight it again, just because it's going to be so nostalgic for me. And that's like one of the main reasons why I decided to do this Let's Play in the first place, was just because I randomly picked up the N64 game one day because I wanted to play it again, and I was like, you know, this game is a lot of fun, and it still holds up pretty well, so I went out and got the 3DS version just to play that, and then I decided, you know what, why not do a Let's Play of it? So that's sort of how this came to be. It was kind of sporadic because I had other plans before this, but I just figured, you know what, I kind of want to do this now just because I want to play the game some more, you know? This level is actually pretty mysterious too, because we're supposed to go here to destroy some base or something like that, but as you can tell, everything's pretty much already destroyed, so someone got here first. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know, some giant robot arm Falco. I would not want to deal with that. Holy crap, Peppy, what did you do? You pissed off a lot of enemies. Yeah, no problem, don't mention it, buddy. Alright, so, coming up in just a second, well, actually, right now, you have the opportunity to either go left or right. Now, if you go the left path, that'll pretty much put you on the path that you need to be on to get the hardest exit, for this level, and that'll take you all the way back up to the hard path. Now, of course, if you go to the right like we just did, we only have the opportunity to get either the medium exit or the easy exit, so for now, we're just going to continue on this path and get the easy exit. But of course, we're going to go back and get the medium exit. And then we'll go to the left and I'll show you guys how to get the harder exit. I need to focus though, because I'm taking a little bit of damage. And I kind of don't want to do that. Taking a lot of damage, actually. That's not a good thing. This is not working out for me, like, at all, man. I should probably start doing some more barrel rolls because, I've probably showed this off. Actually, never mind. We got the 3rd golden ring, so we're probably fine. But, I probably showed this off at some point, but if people are shooting at you and you do a barrel roll, you can actually, like, reflect their lasers, so, honestly, whenever you see a ton of lasers, it's never a bad idea to do a barrel roll, and I should do that more often just because, well, it's a lot safer to play like that. But, I mean, I don't claim to be, like, the best at this game anyway, so what did I even get hit by there? I don't even know. I guess I maybe ran into something or whatever. But yeah, I don't claim to be, like, the best at this game or anything like that, so as long as, like, I get through the level, that is good enough for me, I guess. We got 154 hits, though. That's actually a lot, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Too bad that doesn't really mean anything for us, but whatever. Looks like we're about to encounter the boss for this level, and this thing is kind of cool looking. Yes, indeed, Fox. It's a Spyborg. For whatever reason, I loved this boss as a kid. It is like a giant robot ship with arms, and it just wants to destroy you, man. It's kind of crazy. Also, it has that, like, little finger taunt thing, and that always made me mad when I was a kid, because I was like, yeah, taunt me, I'm gonna shoot you in the face. I was a stupid kid, guys. But I guess maybe I wasn't that stupid, because, well, I did have the right idea. His weak spot is on his giant head, so basically what this guy's gonna do is, yeah, that. He's gonna, like, slam his arms down on you and try and, like, crash your ship, or punch out his fists at you, and when he does that, you're supposed to like either dodge by going to the left or the right, and normally that works. And then of course when he taunts you, that's when he's weak and you can actually hit his eyes. But there we go, I guess that takes care of it. Or does it? No, he's actually still alive. Like I said, a lot of the bosses will actually fake you out in this game. So now here's where you have the opportunity to get the bad ending or the medium ending. So if you take long enough, this will happen. Slippy will try and intervene, and well, yeah, he doesn't really do a good job. So now Slippy is down, but we still have to take care of this boss. So let me just keep shooting him, and there we go. But dang, man, Slippy got like knocked out of space all the way towards another planet. So that is not good at all.
Can you confirm Slippy's location?
Yeah, we need to figure out where he is actually. Alright, so it looks like we're going to Titania then to rescue Slippy. That's literally what Rob64 just said, Peppy, but alright.
Slippy can be such a headache.
You're telling me, Falco. So that is obviously the bad ending for this level. Now, what do you say we go back to the world map and then get the medium ending? Now, if you continue from this bad ending, the next mission is actually Titania, and that's where you go and rescue Slippy. And of course, I'll show that off, but for now, what do you say we head right back into Sector X to actually show off the medium and then the harder exits. So I guess I will see you guys in a quick second. Alright, so we're back at Spyborg. Now, what you want to do to avoid getting the easy exit again is, wait for Spyborg to resurrect itself, and then what you want to do is make sure you kill it completely before Slippy has the chance to try and intervene. So I'm just going to sort of like spam shoot his eyeball and try and take him down. I don't really care too much about the damage that I might take. Come on, we're almost there. Oh my gosh, Slippy's like dialogue box thing did appear for a second. I saw it there at like the last moment, so we just about got that. But there we go, mission accomplished. And yes, it will say mission accomplished, even though this is only how you get the medium exit. I guess it's still considered one of the good endings for this level. But there we go. It's actually not that hard. You just got to be really, really quick about it and just mash A as fast as you can. But there we go. Peppy actually took a lot of damage on this run through, so whatever. It's not the best, but it'll do. It'll do. Anyways, since we completed the level this way, I believe now we have the opportunity to go towards Macbeth, I think, which is the same planet that Solar would take us to after we completed that. So that's kind of cool. But of course, there is still one more exit that we need to take care of here in Sector X before we can move on. So I'm gonna head back into it for a third time, and I'll see you guys in a quick second. Alright, so we're back at the checkpoint for this level. Now, this is actually the exit I am most excited for because I believe you guys are going to like this a lot. Like, it's super fun. Plus, we're also going to see a character that we've seen before again. So it's going to be kind of cool. But first things first, we actually need to make our way to the split in the level and make sure we bear to the left. So there we go. Now this is where things get interesting. Well, I hate to disappoint you, Falco, but you're not actually going to see it since we're actually going to be taking a warp on this path, and that's going to completely skip the boss battle, but oh well. Now, you do want to be careful while flying through here since there's going to be all these, like, moving walls, and you got to make sure you dodge them and get through and stuff like that. Ooh. Alright, need to make sure I don't crash into them. Now, like Falco said, hey, it's Bill, that's who I was talking about. But like Falco said, there are going to be gates that we need to open up to make sure we actually get the warp. Now, the gates are these weird, like, square-looking things. Bill actually, joined up with us to help us open up the gates, and I'm kind of shooting him a lot. I feel really bad about that. I'm sorry, Bill, but I didn't mean to. Now, the gates take more and more shots to open up as you go along, so you got to make sure you shoot them, like, as soon as you see them to open them up. Alright, there's only one more, though, and honestly, this warp is actually really, really easy to get compared to the one back on Meteo, so come on, just a few more hits. There we go, we got it. Sweet! And now, my friends, we're going back into hyperspace. Oh yeah, it's just as weird as you remember. But yeah, since I didn't really get to talk about it too much since I was too focused on getting the gates open to actually get to hyperspace, since we helped out Bill on his level and actually got the good exit, you know, he came to this level to help us out and open up the warp, which was really nice and it's kind of cool. But Bill's the only, like, new friendly character that we've seen. But don't worry though, I assure you, there's actually one more of those characters in the game. We just have yet to encounter them. I'm sure we'll encounter them soon enough though. It just depends on, you know, when I decide to actually do that level. Anyways though, as you can tell, hyperspace is a lot different this time around. Instead of just like a ton of enemies and giant boulders you can shoot to get items, we have these giant rotating pillars that we have to dodge, which in my opinion is way less fun and rewarding, but you know, we gotta do it, so might as well. What stinks is you don't actually get a lot of points from this hyperspace or smart bomb, so it's kind of lame in that regard, but whatever. It's more or less just like surviving to the end, and even then it's really not that hard. Plus, it is the last time that we do actually have to go through hyperspace, since like I said, there's only 2 warps in the entire game. And this one is actually the easier of the two in terms of like getting to it. As far as hyperspace itself, well, I guess this one could technically be harder since dodging things can be kind of difficult, but yeah, we're already done, so that was kind of quick. I actually thought that was a little bit longer. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So there you have it. That is the warp ending to this level, and this will take us all the way up to the hard path. So, I mean, you can go all the way on the easy path until Sector X, grab the warp up to the hard path, and then continue from there and still get the true ending to this game. So that's kind of cool. And that puts us directly at Sector Z, I believe. But we'll have to take that level on in another video. So if you enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.